Samuel.
All right, guys. Last week we talked about the meeting held with the NFF representative and Tosin Adarabe, and trust me, we have exclusive good news on that. But before we go into details, we want to welcome you to find out we bring you much update about happenings in the world of sport, from fans' reaction to pre and post match analysis. And always, we always bring it to you as it happens. You can always be part of this journey on our social media platform, and you can also catch official alert on Chelsea Corner every Monday and Tactical Crossfire with AY. AY and official alert.
Yeah, it's
You
good to
guys
be
are
back.
welcome on board.
Yeah, it's always a
Yeah,
pleasure.
official alert. Tosin Adarabe
Yes.
back in the picture with the NFF. What do you have for us on that?
It's a good news as a Chelsea fan and as an upgrade
And as a
to
Nigerian,
whatever. Yes,
As a Nigerian,
as a
exactly.
Nigerian, to whatever we're trying to do,
Yeah.
because I believe that the players we currently have now are in the same age bracket.
Yeah.
You understand, and if there's something we need to do is to plan. You have seen countries have visions. I think the last time Nigeria had a vision of vision 2020, did it materialize? No, instead it got worse. So it's understandable. You understand, with the likes of the Monaco striker we're trying to bring into play now and other options. It's good to have many other options. I've seen bigger squads now, both in club and countryside, just because rotation is good for the game and absence, injury is part of the game, suspensions are part of the game, and every other thing. So regardless, I think it's a good one. And let's not forget the fact that we were the first people to actually broke out this news. You understand? Personally, I think I superheaded that production, and I talked about how important it's going to be. The upgrade is going to be to bring to Kevin Bassi and Ajayi in whatever we're trying to do. You know, specifically, I talk about the formation we're trying to do 3-5-2. You understand? There was this notable thing there was this notable feature I talked about Tosin is the fact that he was drilled in the Manchester City Academy. Manchester City Academy under Pep Guardiola. You understand? So he's a proper baller.
Yeah.
You understand? So we can see what he's trying to do in Chelsea. You understand? For the last two games that he actually brought in, I think many people have been asking that who is this, who is this, who is this? I know there's banter and there's everything, but I think even rivals can actually see that this guy is decent. So over 10, I'm looking at him as an all-right defender, as a 7/10 defender. So regardless, the meeting between the NFF representative, spearheaded by Eguavon, the technical committee director, actually went on about. I think there's a third meeting now. You understand, and there's positive news. His agent, his elder brother Bolahon, was actually in attendance to actually receive these people on 2-3 occasions, and we have good news as to that. To tell you, say yes, the technical committee is actually working. You know, I actually reported that there were actually on-field issues and the issues that is not on the field, and I think the technical committee that is actually getting something right. I think AY has more details on that note.
yeah. Talking about, let me start from where official last started. Talking about age, I think the future is here.
Yeah.
Because if you look at the combined age of our current centre backs, that's we're talking about 61 years in total. That's Ekong 31, then Semi Ajayi 30. That's about 61.
Yes.
So they might probably wear out at the same time. And this young man just celebrated his birthday some couple of days ago, three days ago.
Yes,
27 years.
yes.
Happy birthday to him. Happy birthday to him. I think he has showed himself to be formidable. I saw him play against West Ham
Yeah.
some couple of weeks ago, and I'm not gonna lie to you, it was so solid. I started asking myself, is this Thiago Silva? You understand? Is this Thiago Silva? It was so solid. I've had issues. I talked about Chelsea coming into the season with so much attacking prowess, firepower, but I felt like they neglected their defense line. But when I saw Tosin Adarabioyo, I'm like, Chelsea is the team to watch out for this season. Now that he has opted to play for the Super Eagles, I think it's good for him. The last time he featured for the English national team was about 9 years ago against the Japan youth team, November 15. So I feel like it's a good one for him. It's a good one for us too as a nation. And then for the fact that he even came out to slam John Mikel talking about the fact that
age.
FIFA, according to FIFA, there's no age.
You
There's
can
no age
actually
limit
switch.
that says, according to FIFA, there's no age limit that says you can actually not switch at any point in time. So the fact that he has decided to obey his father's name, Tosin, that is the Nigerian official will say Adarabioyo.
Adarabioyo.
So
Nasir.
it's more even Nigerian than
Nasir.
some of us. You
Abdul
understand?
Nasir.
So and the truth is, talking about settling down, I think he's not going to be having problems. Like official said, he's a Man City product, Man City academy. So he's not going to be having problems because he has actually played with likes of Olaino, Ademola Lukman.
Yes,
He has played with Kevin Bassi and some other guys now. So I feel like even Iwobi.
Yes, it will
So
be. Yes.
yeah, so I think settling down will not be a problem for him. So I think he's going to give us that.
Now, talking about Kevin Bass official, we've complained of how he be making some mistakes in the defense line these days, and now we're having Tosin Adarabioyo back in the picture. You think it's a perfect replacement or a solution to our defense problem?
I don't want to say replacement. I think Kevin Bassey is trying his own way. You understand? At the time, last season, you understand, they formed a formidable partnership at Fulham, where Tosin and Kevin Bassey were actually playing, and I thought they actually did very well. You understand, where one was actually charging for the other, and there was this balance and understanding. I don't want to look at Tosin as a ideal replacement for Kevin Bassey. I'm looking at Tosin
And
as
Kevin
an
Bass
upgrade to whatever we actually have now. Like AY said, we have Ajayi is 30. Ekong is 30, 31. You understand? So regardless, is a good option. Even Chelsea as a team, they actually integrate Tosin straight away.
Mm.
There were a series of matches. He had to sit on the bench to learn. I'm not saying you should come to Super Eagles to sit on the bench and learn. I'm only saying if he comes, or not if, now it's just a matter of time, because I feel that this call up will be actually too soon. You understand? But subsequent call ups, I think World Cup qualifiers actually will be seeing him. So I'm just thinking that when he comes, actually, we're looking at competition, healthy competition now. The players will be forced to step up. You understand now? We're enough of us seeing Kevin Bassey at left back, you understand? And Sami Ajayi now. And like I've always said, the team can actually play 3-5-2 or 3-4-3, whatever they are playing now. So Semi Ajayina gives us option if we're going to go to 4 at the back, because the reason why we're actually playing 3 at the back is because of the defenders we have. I look at Sami Ajayi as a player that actually lost his legs. You understand? He's not comfortable in the back 4. You understand? Tosin is comfortable in the back 4 and in the back 3. So regardless, I think it brings different dynamics. Now it now depends on how we're going to approach a match. If we're going to approach a match with 3 defense, Tosin can come in, or Ajayi can actually start. If we're going to approach a match with 4 defense, where Tosin is more comfortable than Ajayi, this now brings option. You understand? I've seen Guardiola switch tactics. We have seen what he actually did against Arsenal. You understand? Bringing a defender. I was sitting with someone, and someone was looking at me and telling me that you are losing and you're bringing a defender. But the coach knows what he sees. So regardless, I think it will bring different dynamics to actually what we have. Instead of option A alone, we have option B, because that's what actually killed us in the AFCON. It was just straight option 3 at the back, this and that, switch long balls. We need a centre back that can actually drive in. You understand? He's Tosin that man. I think yes. So regardless, I don't want to see him as a straight slot. I want to see him as an upgrade or a different option and dynamics to whatever we have.
Now, AY, for the first time, I think the NFF has done something that makes us happy.
Yes, talking about convincing players is something anybody can do. So we are not supposed to give them credit for that. You understand? So I believe that, and if you look at it, it's just a particular part of the NFL that is doing. That's a technical committee, and then they've been doing it for a while now. So talking about the dynamics of what this guy is going to be giving us, like I said, actually at the initial stage of this production, the two center backs are going to be wearing at the time. And if you look at the age is not on their side, but one thing that this guy brings is stability. And then if we look at Ekong and Ajayi, if they might probably suffer against a team that has pacey wingers, it might be very hard for them to catch up. But one thing that this guy brings is stability, and I feel like, as I said, high line, you can play that high line, like push your defense a little bit upward, which you are seeing in this modern day football. Then they can actually have midfielders that can actually get into position to collect the ball. You understand? Now we have options in our defense. Olisanda, Semi Ajayi, Ekong, Kevin Bassey, Onyemachi, Taminu, a lot of them. But whoever is going to drop is who I don't know now. Because Bryce Osayi is still injured and he still want to prove a point. So I really don't know how we might actually figure this out in times to come here.
Coming to that, AY, I think there's going to be a big problem and a coach headache, because if we are going to stick with that 3 defense, none of those players, none of those defenders that we have are comfortable with the ball than Tosin.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
Because he's a ball carrier. You understand? You know the beauty of a 3-man defense is for one to actually push into the midfield to complement the midfield, so that you overload them up in the attack. And I'm looking at Tosin. Can Ajayi do that? I don't think Ajayi is comfortable. Ajayi is good with switching the ball.
Yeah, he just does the normal thing.
Ekong is good at marshalling the attacker now. You understand now? Sami Ajayi is the one that's supposed to be doing that, but it's actually reckless and he actually loses the ball.
Exactly.
You understand? But regardless, he has his own advantage actually bringing to the game. Because like I said, I like this defense to have a Rudiger style, somebody that is rugged. Sami Ajayi is calm, Ekong is calm. I like someone that is physical and rugged. So that is what probably Kevin Bassey brings. So I'm looking at it as a good headache. for the coach. And like I said, different option, different dynamics. So whatever game, if we're playing a low block team, we have an option. You understand, for us to drive. If we're playing a highline side, Ajayi can actually switch. So regardless, I think it's a
I
good
think we are
addition.
covered. Our defense line is covered. What we have to do is to get a creative player, a creative midfielder in the middle of the park.
That's not for another day.
Yeah.
No, regardless, we need. When I've started training now, I saw him doing some
Abi.
rondos. Maybe you want to.
Yeah, but the truth is, age is not on our side anymore.
All right, guys. Thank you so much, official lad. AY. Our defense line is covered and it's an upgrade to whatever we are cooking in the Super Eagle. Wow. Tosin Adarabioyo, another formidable player, another good player we want to look out to.
Welcome, my Chelsea brother.
Let's hope that he gets the Nigerian jersey soon.
Yeah.
He will. I'm telling you, he will. It's just that
He
this
has been
color is
repping
too
the
soon.
jersey before now, sir.
But he has been repping it, yeah.
Yeah.
So he will.
So we want to see him in action.
Yes.
All right, don't forget to always like, share, comment, and subscribe. Let us know what you feel about Tosin Adarabioyo in the comment. You can always catch us on social media platform on Facebook, Final Whistle 931, on TikTok, Final Whistle 931, on Twitter, now known as X, Final Whistle 931. YouTube will bring you the full package, Final Whistle 931. See you again next time. Thank you.